Can I steam mango? 1 mark for creativity, 0 for common sense. Dear fellow Toastmasters and guests, I'm a high school science teacher. As you can see, nowhere near perfect. But I do have a vision for becoming a creative science teacher. Why creative, you may ask? Well, creativity is one of those 21st century skills that we need, along with collaboration, critical thinking, and communication. There's also another C word, but I'll tell you about that later. So, creativity. How does that word sit with you? Have you been taught it well at school? When I was at school, I don't remember much. We kind of thought that you were either born with creativity or you weren't. But I do remember we were told a lot about wearing different kinds of hats and thinking outside the box. But really, I had no clue how it all worked. So at this stage in my life, I decided if no one's going to teach me about creativity, I might as well do it myself. So the story goes, one day, my wife was steaming some fruits, apples and pears, for our 1-year-old daughter. She had 2 teeth at the time, and we were just trying out the baby-led weaning for her. I picked out one of those steamed apple, a bit rubbery, put it in my mouth. It was soft, as expected, but to my surprise, it was sweet and quite delicious. That got me curious, and I thought, opportunity to be that creative science teacher. I looked around, I saw a mango lying around, and I thought to myself, can I steam mango? I must have thought out loud because I could see my wife looking at me funny, and out of the corner of my eye, I saw my dog looking at me funny. Even my dog was looking at me funny. And that's when I thought, this is not working. I think I'm losing the plot. Because I just couldn't bear myself thinking I'm an uncreative science teacher. That label, I just couldn't carry it with me. I needed to find out who I really was. I need to go on this journey of self-discovery. So I did. I reached out to therapists, life coaches, mentors, counselors, you name it. And I talked to them on a Zoom call, one after another. I Zoom timed hard. And what did I learn from all of that? They were all saying it differently, but they were all saying the same C word. What do you really care about? And this was the low point. I couldn't answer it. Not as a science teacher, but as a dad, I think I could. Because one day, I saw her biting into a piece of mango, a fresh, juicy mango, unsteamed. Yes, common sense prevails. We don't need to steam mango, right? I don't need to teach creativity. Maybe I just need to care again. Like how I care about her, supervising her play with her toys, and then breaking out into singing and dancing just to explore the world with her, together through her eyes, which is filled with wonder and curiosity. And then it hit me. I am a creative science teacher for her. To her, I was becoming that teacher that I wanted to be. So I passed. I got up, got my red pen and gave myself a big tick. But then, out of the corner of my eye, I saw Mango lying around on the porch. Not the fruit, but my dog. Mango, come here, boy. Can I steam mango? 1 mark for humor, 0 for cultural sensitivity. Back to you, Toastmaster.